Hey everybody, my name is THump. I have over 1,000 hours in Deadlock, so I figured it'd be a good time to give 11 tips that I wish I would have known sooner. The first one that we're going to talk about is Zipline Mechanics and getting off of them. A lot of people, when they get into the game, they'll get on zip lines, they'll press their space bar, dash, jump, and they won't get as far as they could. What you want to do is you always want to leave the zipline using your crouch. When you use your crouch to exit ziplines in this game, you get 2 seconds of frictionless movement in the air. So we want to crouch to get off ziplines, and then we want to diagonally dash. So get off with crouch, diagonally dash, and then jump, and you can go really, really far. Number 2 is exiting zip lines with crouch, diagonal dash, but adding a wall jump into it so that you can rotate faster to other lanes, like this. I'm immediately into their lane, I can immediately gank and kill them, help my teammates out, and you can also apply this. There's a ton of different jumps and techniques that you can learn to do, and I'm going to show you right after this in point number 3 how to get into this map. You can also combine this here in green lane, you can come off this, and then you can use your jump and you can slide all the way into their side of the map. Next up, in order to get to this, so you're saying, THump, there's a lot of movement techniques. I want to learn, want to practice how to do some of these myself. Number 3 is going to be enabling your console. This is going to be the developer console. This is very important. This right here, it's very simple. Go to options, enable console. Once you've enabled console, the command that you use is F7 to pull it up. So you want to play this map that I'm playing, you want to test your movement mechanics, you want to learn, whatever. Press F7, type in play, map, excuse me, I'm an idiot. You're going to open up your console, map, street underscore test, map, space, street underscore test. Type that in, it'll load you into this map. Once you're loaded into this map, there are going to be some commands that you're going to want to type in. This is very simple. You open up the console again, SV cheats, true, we are cheaters. You are going to want to type in Citadel, give gold, and then you can type in again whatever amount you want. Citadel, enable fast stamina, and Citadel, enable fast cooldowns. These will enable you to use your abilities however you want, and as you notice, my stamina comes up super fast. I can buy any items that I want to test or anything like that, and I can consistently test out movement techniques and whatever, practice them, get better at them. Don't put that in there, Kaylee. Next up is going to be something small, but something that people still come by my stream and talk about and don't understand. You can unlevel your abilities. If you accidentally, for example, say that I have this leveled up once, and I accidentally level up my flying cloak when I wanted to level up my barrage, say I misclick. If you have not used the ability yet, you can unlevel it and re-level it into a different ability. So say I leveled this up to rank 2, and then I use my flying cloak, I will no longer be able to take the points out of here and put them into there. So as long as I have not used it, I can rearrange it and put it into something else. The next one is one that a lot of pros in high MMR lobbies will do, but parrying the Guardian Tower. If you parry the Guardian Tower whenever you're diving, it will give you 1, 2, 3 seconds of it not attacking you. This is very important whenever you're diving people that are low in order to secure kills. If you go in and you parry it incorrectly, you might want to back out, because remember the Guardian Towers do a lot more damage now. Next up is checking your incoming and outgoing damage. This is very important for itemization, knowing what you need to build, what you're taking a lot of damage sources, or what you're taking a lot of damage from, whether it be weapon or spirit damage. You can sort this by 30 seconds, 1 minute, 3 minute, 5 minute, 10 minute, just to see, say I was in a fight where I was fighting a Vindicta in a haze. I can see what damage sources they're going through here, what I need to itemize against that to be able to counter them. This is very important, something that I always look at. The next tip is the importance of the minimap. I've played MOBAs for a really long time, but in this game, there are no vision wards at all. You need to be staring at your minimap 97% of the game, and the other 1% needs to go towards killing creeps in the lane. We're not even worried about getting kills early in the game because they do not matter in this game at all. You need to be aware of your minimap, constantly be looking at it. And the next one, the next point just spawned into the game, is the importance of bridge buffs. So these are on the minimap. They are denoted by the circles with the dots in the middle. These are going to give buffs. You are going to want to get your team together and get coordinated and get these bridge buffs. For example, the gun buff is going to give me a 20% fire rate and plus 40% ammo. The spirit one, the casting buff that you get, gives you 20 spirit and gives you 20% cooldown reduction. So on a character like Pocket, for example, that is equivalent of giving me basically improved spirit, because improved spirit gives 30 spirit power. The bridge buff gives me 20, and it gives me 20% cooldown reduction, which is more than Leech. It is 8% more than Leech, and it is 8% more than Diviner's Kevlar. Casting buff is very, very important for casters. Make sure you get it onto your strongest characters, because it is like giving them a free 3,000 soul item. The next tip I wish I would have known earlier is how to check the enemy's abilities and items. You can come here and you can actually hover over, say this was an enemy player, push your tab, you can hover over, see what they're leveling up, because some players, characters like Geist or whatever, can level their silence up really fast, and if I'm playing Pocket and they have rank 3 silence, I need to know that when I go in, because that's a counter to me. So you can check all of your enemies will be over here. You can press tab, just come down. You can see what all they have leveled up. You can see how much spirit power they have, how much ammo they have, light melee, heavy melee damage. Pocket starts with minus 15 spirit resistance, so it shows you this here. You can check what all your enemies' resistances are, if they have unstoppable, stuff like that. Very important to check this consistently throughout the game to keep getting an updated idea of what the enemy is trying to go in their build paths so that you can counter it. The last tip that I wish I would have known sooner is just how little getting kills early game matters in this game. I remember first playing this game and just constantly trying to kill the enemy in the lane, rotate to my team, and just constantly gank over and over and over. You will fall behind in this lane. You will kill somebody 5 times in lane, and if you consistently roam and try to help your team, you'll look up at the scoreboard and you're like, wait, they have the same amount of gold as me. So it is very important to be in your lane, farming as much as possible, denying as much as possible, while min-maxing, getting creeps in between pushing your lane into the enemy jungle. Last but certainly not least is crouching. I did not know this for the longest time because I just never thought about audio being important, but if you were going for kills and stuff, say you're setting up around their secret shop on their side of the map, here, and you're trying to be quiet, you can crouch and walk around, and you're completely silent when going for ganks. So if you're looking for angles to come in and gank people, don't run around like an elephant. Just be a little bit quiet using crouch. Please clip that. That was a parry using my audio backwards. Oh my God, you just got deep, buddy. That is going to wrap up the 11 tips that I think you guys need to know before jumping into the game. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you want to watch more content of me, I stream daily, twitch.tv/THump, just like the YouTube name without the YT at the end of it. Thank you so much for spending your time with me. Please like, comment, and subscribe. It means the world to me. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Thank you so much.